right. We should be live on both now. Okay. So, who wants to give a recap? What happened? Anybody know what happened?
Sorry, I was closing the door. McGray dead?
Oh.
Is that, did I?
That's totally
Close
not.
enough.
That's totally not her on the screen at all.
Oh.
Totally not. Yeah, let me change that. I can't be giving that away just yet. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
All right. What I'll do is I'll open this up. Okay, so. Oh, the screen isn't like captured or aligned correctly. Give me a moment. Let me fix that so it doesn't look too off. Maybe I can do that now.
I'll set a timer.
The aligner.
Oh, yes.
Setting a timer on me. What?
Defeated
Ice cream and no ice
a
cream.
box.
Well, this gives you guys time to do the what do you call it?
The recap's position.
The recap. Yes. Allows you to do the recap.
McGray had died forever.
We found a mimic. in the
Oh
room.
yeah.
There you go.
We eventually defeated the mimic, and then it alerted the other people that were around. Wait, what is this? Doom Raiders room. Did we sneak around afterwards?
That's not it.
My notes are a mess. I think I have notes from the week before.
But,
It skips ahead.
this is all.
We're snooping around their room while
There we go. That's a little bit better.
Draxol and I can't
Oh,
remember.
Is that how that happened? Okay, so there's a large
I
gap
think
in
so.
here. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess there's a gap in my notes. So we did in the morning. We did a bunch of stuff, like we smashed the mimics, and then
Mhm.
on our way out. No, no, I'm not remembering it clearly.
Did
No,
we go to the
on the
boat?
way out, right? We
Yeah.
okay, so on the way out, Magrea like approached. What's her name? By the door, Sildra, or flipping through pages and pages. The Syndra. Yeah, so we talked to Syndra, and Magrea was like, "Oh, I have this amazing book. I'm curious about your master, or to learn, become more powerful and stuff." Yeah. So Magrea and Drakthol ended up going upstairs back to that chamber with the library and the books and stuff. And then the other three of us started sneaking around a little bit to look around, I guess, and we ended up finding the Doom Raiders room, the kind of the elite squad of this section of Zentarum. Drakthol and Magrea. Drakthol was not so interested, I guess, in learning from the dude. And honestly, the dude was more interested in Magrea's book than anything else. Yeah. He was really mostly interested in Magrea and the book. And eventually what happens was, in order to kind of ensure our cooperation, the man that we presume may or may not be... I've been looking for his name for like 10 pages. The guy. Huh? Yeah, Manchun. We presume is probably Manchun. Banishes or imprisons Magrea and tells us, "Hey, I'll still give you the money and the scroll to find your friend. Just go find me that dang stone now. Otherwise, now you're gonna lose another friend." And so that we proceeded back to the pirate ship, went invisible, But in the end, we were caught in the boat by the drow as well as in his crew. But after a little conversation, the drow realized that we may or may not have proof. We may have some proof that Manshoon's around. So he called in Lady Silverhand, who is one of the leaders of the guard or something like that in Waterdeep. Yeah. So she, Laryl Silverhand. And so she comes down to the ship. I guess she was summoned by the drow. His name's Jarlaxle. And she read Cedric's mind to think like, oh, maybe he really is here. And he's got a sense. And then, so she's sort of convinced, but we still can't just let them go willy-nilly charging into that base, because we need to rescue Magrea still. So the deal that it seems like we've started to strike is that we will get that stone, and flipping through pages. What is the name of that special stone?
The Stone of Galore, or
Stone of Golor.
Golor, yeah.
Golor. Oh, it's a name. It's not. Oh.
It looks almost like when you look at it, it kind of reminds you of an obelisk. If you've seen an obelisk before, Drakthal and Magrea have seen an obelisk before. You guys remember what an obelisk looks like?
It's a water snake. I'm just kidding.
Something like that, right?
Sorta.
It's like a
It's a rock.
it's like Gyarados.
Correct.
Yes. Yes. It was your very good friend that you also tried to make, despite being an evil monster.
Mm-hmm.
Questions. Anyhow, so the stone. We said, hey, we need to, we bargained and said, hey, if you give us the stone, it'll allow us to draw out Manshoon for you, and we can rescue our friend, and you'll have a better chance at you guys having success too. And I think that's kind of about where we left off.
Yeah.
About to be murdered by all these drow.
Yeah, and when you guys came into Waterdeep, you wanted to basically find a way to get your friends back, because in the previous campaign they got casted right into the cosmos. So they've been plane shifted somewhere. You have no idea where. So you got hints from the Yearning portal that the guy on the ship, the pirate, apparently he was there, that he might be able to help you out, right? And now, also last time, now that he brought Laryl Silverhand, she mentioned that she knows how to do those things. She's visited other planes and stuff. So you probably think that she's a very powerful acquaintance to Jarlaxle, right? And you can see that Jarlaxle, he is kind of like working with her because it benefits him, right? And so he's already gotten like a reward and whatnot for getting the Stone of Galore. And Lady Silverhand, she used that stone last time. And she saw something. She wanted to find something, basically, by using that stone. Now, you also know that the individuals over at the Zentrum, right? And you don't know if it's Manchun. You think it is, right? Oh, actually, you do know that it's Manchun because what Lady Silverhand did last time is she cast a spell, and you guys probably don't know what the spell is. It is a spell, and then on top of that spell, she did detect thoughts. It's pretty crazy. So she combined two spells in order to have all of you see this, right? And be able to also talk to each other, kind of like telepathically. So she did something like that. And when she looked, you guys didn't have any evidence. So she cannot, like, do anything about it. She cannot bring, like, the guard as an example to try to go to this Zentrum compound. However, she has seen the person that you've seen before, and she confirmed that it is Manchun, right? So that guy in, like, the purple look, right? She's familiar with that somehow, right? So you do know that much. So something that you guys want to do is, now that she's used that stone to find out whatever this thing is that she's looking for, she hasn't told you yet. She now has that, right? And you think that you might be doing the right thing because, you know, she's part of the, like, council of Waterdeep and everything. She gave the stone back to you, but she basically is warning you, hey, do not let this go into the wrong hands. See if you can get your friend, right? Because she does kind of care. You know, normally she wouldn't do this, and she would bring the guard, but she already has what she needs. But she also doesn't want it to go into his hands. However, that's how you get your friend back, right? Because Manchun wants that stone also. Now, Jarlaxle, he offered his services for a moment, right? When you guys were on the ship. And let's assume you're still on the ship. I'll skip the map unless you guys want to wander the ship on the map for now, but just let me know. But you are sitting in the ship right now, and you have an opportunity to talk to him. Now, you could get into the Zentrum compound, but you need to be there 3 hours before day's end, basically, is what it is. So it's kind of like 9 p.m.-ish, and it's already still early in the day, right? So they don't know that you're coming unless you could find a different way to get in there. So you have an opportunity to either talk, bypass time, maybe do a long rest, up to you guys. But you guys are at that table, right? And he's sitting there. He probably has his feet kicked up, because that's what he likes to do. And he's tinkering with, like, maybe some, like, device. So if you guys want to ask any questions to him, you can. But he is offering his drow group. What is it? Bergendreth? I forget how you say it.
Dragondareth.
Dragondareth. There you go. Someone knows a lot about him. That he's willing to bring them to help out for a price, right? So he and his price comes from Laryl. He's asking for a higher price of whatever is at this location that they're trying to find. Now, they haven't told you the location, maybe because there's still a little bit more trust that needs to be built, maybe. But yeah, unless you want to try to ask, you could always do that too.
Talking about a treasure that's not at the compound that Laryl was looking for? Is that...
Possibly. Who knows? So what are you guys gonna do?
You don't know what the treasure is, though? Oh.
So you do know it's some kind of treasure, because they mentioned some. Jarlaxle mentioned he wants a little bit more of the horde if he's gonna do this, and risk his men basically, right?
Right. But isn't that the price that Laryl's going to be paying? Not
Yes.
Not us.
Yes. And so, at the moment, as that's going on, I want you guys to roll perception.
I was going to roll perception too until I realized
Oh, okay. What were you
I
going to roll
can't.
perception for?
nothing because I'm not in the game currently.
Oh.
This blindfold is very dark.
Everyone rolling perception?
Yeah.
Everyone?
Except me.
Yeah, except for. Yeah.
Well, let me see if
Don't
it's
worry.
going to be everyone or
Roll
not. Let me
spirit.
double check. No, it's
Looks is not
it's only
wise.
one person that does it, and yeah.
Me. No, I'm just kidding.
So who's that one person gonna be?
Dracthol.
RuFF, look at your DM.
It'll probably be. Okay. Does it say StarCraft? That's weird. It shouldn't.
It says Dungeons and Dragons Online on
On-
Twitch.
What about you?
Yeah, Twitch it works. YouTube it's not.
Okay, for some reason I have it updated on there. That's weird. Oh, no, it's right. I think it's just a little messed up. Thank you though. I just refreshed it and it looks good. All right, so it's you know what? Probably Drakthal. Let's try Drakthal.
Oh
Go ahead and roll
no, my
perception.
+0 perception. All right, +0 perception. Let's go. And record.
Have time to guidance him.
Do you have time to guide us?
Do you
I mean, I
know
gotta-
something's going to happen? That's the question.
Nope.
Yep.
I just walk around casting guidance on everybody all the time. Like one of those, like one of those Catholic priests that's just like dotting everybody on the head.
This isn't
You
Baldur's
walk
Maybe
Gate
he
3.
had- Maybe he has to roll perception and know that he needs to help rolling my perception.
All right.
So not going around in a circle, thumping the Bible on your head like Monty Python.
Ah, guidance. Guidance.
If you know your friend needs a little bit of help, then yeah, you can do it whenever you want. But if you don't know something's happening, then yeah.
No. Cedric is picking his bird nose. Or his bird mask
14.
nose.
14. Okay.
14.
So
If I
That
had a
nose is full of
+1, it would be
potpourri,
a
right?
You don't-
Yes, it is full of potpourri.
you don't notice anything. However,
Yeah, perception.
and this is going to be a little strange. You see Jarlaxle like leaning back in the chair a little bit, and he's like, you know what? I reconsider. I don't think I should help with this. I have my reward already. And you find it odd that he just did that.
But we can still keep the stone.
Go ahead. You can take it. Like I said, I have my reward. And all of a sudden, in your heads, okay, he is saying, is this thing still working? I really hope it's still working. And it still is, because this thing lasts an hour.
Yep.
And it doesn't require concentration, this particular spell. And he's saying it through his head, and you can tell he's very good at this. He's not even phased. He's still looking normal, and he's kind of like tinkering with something on the table. Looks like it might be a trap or something. And he's saying in his head, and he's smiling when he's doing it. He is watching us, lady. And you think that he sees something that Drakthal couldn't see. All right, and you can hear Laryl speaking telepathically to you still, like all of you. Okay, so he is watching, and Jolaxel's like, yes. So you don't know. You guys can't tell that he's watching. But for some reason, Jarlaxle can. You don't know how. All right. And this is basically what's going on. All right. So you think, guys, that what's happening is you're being scryed on. Okay. So you're being scryed on right now. And you think that this is because of what ended up happening recently when you left the Zentrum compound. And the thing is, if Manshun knows anything as bad is going, like, you're going to do anything to betray him, that might put Magrea in danger, or he may just leave in that regard. You don't know, right? But he is taking extra precautions, this wizard that you ran into. All right? Yeah. Oops. Oh, I sent that in the wrong chat. Here we go. Sent that to Sirius. Yeah.
But we have the stone.
Yeah, so you can tell he's watching. Or he can tell. And that is why he declined. He's like, and then he's saying in his head, don't worry, I don't decline. It's all a ruse. Okay? To you guys. And now he's like, well, I guess that concludes our business then. And he's also saying, if you have any other questions for me, now might be the time before you all leave. So he's basically saying he's going to meet you still, right, when you guys go back.
Yeah.
So if you want to learn anything in regards maybe to your previous campaign, because surprisingly he knows some things, you can always do that. And you guys know this because Zarek knew this, right? He brought up his name before once.
Zarek is from Luskin.
Yep.
I don't know. Is there anything you guys want to ask that won't also give us away, or?
Nothing that I would.
No.
In theory, we'll get to talk to him again?
Who knows?
Maybe, yeah.
Shoot, that's right. I don't know. I got nothing.
Alright.
Do we want to put on an act? Pretend like we're angry? That no, because then no, that doesn't make sense either. No, we can just get out of here then.
Okay. So
Is there anything else anybody wanted to do here on the ship?
Nope, nothing else from me.
Not I.
no. Okay. Yeah. So what you guys gonna do then? You're just gonna leave?
Yep.
Okay. So what you notice is Laryl says thank you, right? And then you see her kind of like whisk away because she's a very powerful mage. You just notice she teleports out. Obviously, Jelax is just kind of chilling there still, right? and he's expecting you guys to go on your way then. But what you do know is that you have the stone, and that's what Manchun wants, right? So he thinks everything is just fine, you would assume.
Well, yeah, he's probably wondering how we got the stone though. He didn't see all of it, or we don't know what he saw.
Right.
So we could wait until 9 p.m. when Syndra's expecting us.
You could, yeah.
Can we? Yeah. Is there any way to make a fake?
Well, he's watching us. If we try to make
Yeah,
a fake,
it's kinda
no,
tough.
we're making a fake.
That's true. Just sleight of hand it. No, I don't know.
Now, you're probably familiar with the spell, right? It probably doesn't last forever, the spell, right? And you believe he's scrying on you guys. Okay?
Yeah.
So that's what's happening right now. And when there is scrying, if you can perceive the scrying, you'll notice a little kind of like some sort of like little tiny orb that only the it's very tiny, and you'd have to like see it. That's how they scry on you, basically. And so he noticed that orb, Jarlaxle, that is. All right. Okay. So let's go. You know what? We should see what Magrea's doing. So what you doing, Magrea? You are.
Oh yeah.
You notice that there's a door there, but that door, and you notice this entire area, okay, it's kind of like slightly shimmering with some kind of like force field of magic around it. It is some sort of like imprisonment, but it also is a library of sorts with indexes on the table. Yeah, books, some scrolls, and there's a chair. Probably this is where somebody studies. You think it could be the bad guy that you think, or the good guy if you want to call him that. Or it could be somebody else that studies here. You have no idea. But there is a window that looks like it kind of shows like space and stars. It's kind of like really nice. This would be like a nice place to study, basically. Yeah, so that's where you're at.
Can I tell what the books are that are on the desk?
They look like some kind, like I said, like indexes or files of some kind, of certain things. It looks like Zentrum files. And the files, some of them are different, some of them are, you know, they list different things. So one of them is like certain names, if you're going through it. Yeah, they're in common.
That's good, at least. I guess she'll just sit down and start studying, reading
Reading? What are you going to read?
the books that are at the desk.
Okay.
She'll start with the green one.
Green one. All right. So when you go through the green one,
She'll be in there for a while, right?
probably, yeah. There are you think that where you've been placed was not prepped for some kind of like imprisonment spell. You just happen to be in there, right? But you also can't get out. And this magic is like very powerful, and it was set on you, right? But it looks like the wizard that brought you here kind of kept his word, but you know, kind of trapped you at the same time. Maybe might be a little suspicious. Maybe wants to get to know you more. Who knows? But yeah, the green folder, when you pick it up, you go through it, and it is an index of like Waterdeep and the Zentrum that take the trade routes in there, and different names of different Zentrum that are in there. So you can learn about certain people if you wanted to. That may have already visited
Can she just
Waterdeep.
read the entire thing?
You can't read it like super fast, but you can look for specific names. If
That's
you want.
okay. We can read it at normal speed.
Okay.
She's like, I'm gonna be in here for a bit, so.
Okay. Yeah. So as you're doing that, a lot of the names, because it's alphabetical, right? You don't notice any names, and you think about it too. You're like, maybe if there were Zentrum that you might know, because you know Zarek used to be a Zentrum. You know Dawn. Dawn is a Zentrum as well. When you look at the names, if you try to look for Dawn, you don't see Dawn in there for some reason. And you think maybe that's because you were
an alias.
You were in Thay, or maybe it's an alias. Yeah, who knows, right? You do find Zarek in there. He has had trade routes go through Baldur's Gate up to Waterdeep into Neverwinter in the past. And he has come through these trade routes. There's about 2 different trade routes on there. And then with one of the trade routes, it says, and it says like status as well. And the status says that he was killed in action, which you find very odd because, you know, he was alive, right? So you see that kind of status. It says names of like people in there that he was traveling with. One of them stands out. The name is Yara. And then you notice that there are notes as well. In the notes, they will say stuff like, the trade didn't make it. It was attacked. And then there's another note down there that says, the trade could not make it to this particular port in Waterdeep. Okay. So you know that much from that. There really isn't anything else in there, but you notice some names, and then you also notice that for some reason he was listed as dead. Strangely enough.
And does it have dates in it too? So that would it be weird that he's dead because the dates don't add up?
So it's 1490, around that time. It's in the 1490. It's about 3 years ago from this date. Because you're in like 1493. DR. Okay. And then, yeah, as you're doing that, because you're only going through one of the indexes, right?
I'll go through the other ones too. I'll go through all of them.
Okay.
She's like, I'm gonna sit and read.
You get him. Okay. But as you're doing that, you notice, you hear something casting at the door. And it's taking a while. You hear like, kind of like these words that you would use to cast a spell. And it's taking a long time, by the way, as that's happening. It takes about a minute. You gonna do anything during that time as that's happening?
Can she roll investigation to see if she can tell what spell it is, maybe, or who's saying it, or anything?
So it's an incantation that's very similar to the imprisonment spell that you heard earlier when you came here.
But I can't tell like what it's being cast on or anything like that.
You think it's being cast on the door?
On the door. Okay, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess time to get back to reading. Am I getting double locked in here?
Do you want to keep reading that index?
I mean, did she already basically make it through the first one?
Yeah. Yeah. Made it through the
Okay,
first
we'll
one.
go. Well, let's do the next one. Let's do the red one. That one looks exciting.
Okay. Well, anyways, you're holding on to it, right? Because you're trying to read it. Now, this red one, as you're trying to read it, and you know that there's someone at the door still, right? Casting some kind of spell. This one is giving files and names of. Let me see here if I can find it. Files and names of specific individuals that are within the ranks of Waterdeep.
Cool.
Yeah, so it is basically Zentrum acting as like the guard. Those are the names in there. All right. Now, as that happens, the door opens up. Okay. And two people walk in. And it's obviously him and also someone else with a red robe on.
Interesting.
And he's looking down at you, and he's like, I'm actually surprised. You have no disregard for me coming in here, and you are holding and reading that. It's almost as if he doesn't care. Right? And you find it a bit...
Okay.
Most people would probably get very upset if that were the case.
Oh.
But,
well, I figured I was put in the room. So...
yeah, you notice he doesn't really care too much. Now, this is... And he's like, well then, young lady, what is your name? So now he wants to get to know you. Okay. Magrea, I am Manchun. And standing...
Wait, which one?
The one that looks like a little darker and wearing that one robe that you saw. And just to kind of give you...
So the one, the one we suspected might be. Okay.
Yeah. And so you do know that upstairs... I'm going to try to bring this up here. You do know that upstairs, you were talking to some Zentrum on like the beds and stuff, and because your friends noticed what was going on, he kind of came out because you guys were starting like a ruckus, and he did cast Cone of like Cold on all those guys in that room, and that's where your friends ended up going. Oh wait, you don't know this. They know this though, but just to kind of give a little bit of story depth.
I don't know nothing.
Right? And your friends, obviously, like the others, are trying to get you. They think you might be in danger right now. Okay, so that's what ended up happening earlier, last time. But there must be a reason for that he would get rid of those guys. Maybe they aren't like super loyal to him. Maybe they're newer recruits. You have no idea. Or the others have no idea. All right. Let's go back. All right. So, as he's doing that, you notice what looks to be almost like a red wizard. You can kind of see the hair shaved, just like the red wizards that you've seen in Thay before, long time ago. And she is looking at you, and she's like, and he's holding your book, by the way. And he's like, this book is a very powerful book. And the other wizard is kind of like interjecting her, and he's like, and she's like, I am Kavja, okay? Centerburn. And so she is basically like a Maloon human mage. And it looks...
Sorry.
It's like a region Milan human mage. It's like a region, kind of like Zarek is Luskin.
Cut out.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And so you believe that she used to be a red wizard, but maybe is under Manchun right now. And she is familiar with this book because she knows where you got it from, more than likely.
Oh.
Okay. And she's like, yes, this book, it is as you say, Wizard King. And she says it like that to him. Okay. That book, you can speak with the Lord of the Hand and the Eye. And you notice that he now is asking, well, where did you get this book? So he wants to probe you on the book
Thay?
right now. From Thay. What were you doing in Thay?
I kind of got roped into an adventure.
Roped into an adventure. Strange. And yet we find you here in Waterdeep, on the complete opposite side of the world. How is it that you're all the way here over from Terrell? Basically, he's saying, how is it that you can cross all the way over here through Terrell? Basically, Terrell is the world you're on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like Earth.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. Sorry, she doesn't say that, but that's out of character. But
Okay.
did we? I can't remember. Did we like plane shift and do all that weird fun stuff? And
Yeah, you teleport, right? And you teleport
Yeah.
to the Netherese Mountains.
oh yeah, and then and then there was that time that we teleported to the heart of Abtua or whatever.
Yep.
Too. So yeah, we've just been teleporting all over the place trying to figure out how
Yeah.
teleport works.
And surprisingly, you're finding all the secrets, right? To do that. Okay. So do you tell them that stuff?
As vaguely as she can, but without like
Taking him off.
trying to. Yeah, she doesn't want to like make him upset. She's just learning
Okay.
about teleportation magic and plane shifting and things, I guess, as she's adventuring.
Yeah. So you see Manchun standing there, and when you're looking at him, you notice that there is a green kind of like jaded jewel on his head,
pretty.
behind his mask, right? And he's
Cool.
wearing a mask with that big kind of like I don't know what they call it, like his attire. But that jewel kind of stands out for some reason because, like you said, it's kind of pretty, right?
What's magic?
Yep. You think it might be used for magic of some kind. So,
Probably. Could be a focus.
Kaja, that used to be Red Wizard, she's saying, it doesn't matter how she got it. We can use it to help us, Wizard King. Okay? And he's like, you're right. And so he opens the book, right? And he's like, to speak to that of the domain of dark secrets, right? And he opens the book up, and he's like, Lord of the Hand and Eye, tell me, what dark secrets can you tell me to obtain Waterdeep? Alright? And the book kind of like glimmers a little bit with this like greenish magic that flies out of it. And words start to appear. Okay? And with those words, he's looking down at it, and he's like, yes. And Kaja can see this as well, right? And you notice he's like, ah, okay, I understand. Undermine Laryl. That's what he's saying. This will help, and then we need to deal with the Black Staff. And he's saying that out loud, by the way.
Okay.
Okay. And
Yeah, she's paying attention-ish.
then the book starts glimmering again. And he's reading what it's saying. And now the book is saying
Out loud?
now he's not saying it out loud directly what the book is saying, but he's looking down and he's like, you're gonna tell me a dark secret. And you find it odd, right? Because he just asked for some kind of information, and now the book is telling him, I'm now gonna tell you more information, but about yourself. And he's
Wait,
looking.
what?
Yeah, so this
The book is telling him about me, or what?
No,
Like what?
it's
Sorry.
about him.
Oh,
The book is
the
telling
book is
something
telling
about
him
him.
stuff.
Yeah.
About
So
it's the book is telling Manchun things about Manchun.
yeah, and if you want to, you
Okay.
can try to roll perception on it, or
No, why not?
so you can try to look at the book from the side or something. You're not going to?
Or look at like his face or something. Like
You could if you want to
if you
do
can get a read on
insight.
him.
You can do that.
Can I roll both
Sure.
and check out both things? Okay, we'll do perception first. Let's see what we get. 11, so not super good. Let's check about insight. Also 11, so probably not getting much out of that.
Okay. So this book is telling him a dark secret about himself. Is what you think is going on, and from his look, he's
Oops.
looking down, and he's you notice that it's pretty easy to kind of like read his eyebrows. At least they start to ferrule down.
Furrow?
Furrow, yeah. Almost as if he's like angry when he's looking at it. And Kaja is looking at him and is like, Wizard King, what do they mean by you're fake? And he throws the book down, and then he walks out. And he's like out of the room, Kaja. You can see he's like angry a little bit. Okay? When that happens. So this book, apparently, you think that whatever you're communing with in this book, it'll tell you dark secrets of things. Meaning the secrets might be used for exploitation, right? In people.
How do you know that they're true, too, you know?
You don't know, right?
Yeah, it could be lies.
But he's not too happy about it, and so they both end up leaving, right? After that. You think that it really fazed him, whatever happened in that book. And then he also mentioned the Lord of the Eye and Hand, so that might be something to keep in mind too. All right. Okay.
Okay.
And he's taking a minute to cast a spell again, and the door locks up. So whatever this imprisonment spell is, he can activate and unactivate it by
Cool.
setting commands, but it takes a minute to cast, right? Okay. All right.
So it was a cooldown.
Yep. What are you going to be researching until then? Just like everything in there?
She's just gonna read as much of the library as she can, because like what else is she really gonna do?
Okay.
You know, like if she's potentially imprisoned there for eternity, right? So,
Right.
Maybe something in these books can
I think
help.
he probably wanted to talk to you more, but that book definitely set him uneasy. For being a powerful wizard, it set him pretty uneasy. So he left. All right.
He's just vain, probably.
Yep.
It
All
hurt
right.
his ego.
Let's take a look at the others. All right. So you guys are leaving the ship, right? So
Yes.
so where are you headed? Are you just gonna go straight to the Kalet Towers again? Or are you gonna try to make a detour? You have pretty much most of the day. You could also do
Yeah.
a long rest. It's up to you guys.
I mean, he can't spy on all of us at the same time, so we wanted to
Are you
try
sure
and-
about that?
We don't know for certain. No, he could literally be in a room full of other mages with like a circle of scrying pools. It's all possible, yeah.
Let me see.
Do we have a plan to? I don't know. Shell game? We can shell game him.
We could try to bore him to death by playing a card game.
We just sit around and play.
Let's
a game
go.
of, D&D Commander.
Yeah.
He's just like, what the hell are these idiots doing?
What's going on now?
No, I
We're
was
gonna
just
play
making
Go
a joke.
Fish for like.
We're
an hour.
gonna. I was making a dumb idea that we could try to bore him to death by playing a card game while he's watching, and maybe he'll stop watching us.
You could. You go ahead and
But
roll
he already
Arcana.
knows we have the stone. At least, right? We're under the impression he already knows we, or did I don't know.
Roll Arcana, guys.
All right, rolling Arcana. 13. There you go.
You don't know.
Oh wow, I'm surprised.
4.
You don't know.
We're definitely surprised.
I mean, we could be like Ocean's 11, where we just like not like Ocean's 11. We just pretend to stand still, so he thinks it's broken, and then I don't know. I haven't thought of it. I haven't figured out the plan beyond that.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you can go to the Yearning Portal. You can try to check out shops. You can do whatever. Or you can just go there and kill time. Take a nap. Who knows?
We don't have to be back until 9 p.m. All right, so
Yeah, like 3 hours till day's end, basically.
it's early in the day still. So
Maybe shop. Maybe get better gear. Maybe. I don't know.
we can look for that. Yeah.
It's hard to find like magical items in shops. But I'm pretty sure shops have a lot of good stuff that you can probably use. Maybe potions and things. If you got the money.
How much for a potion of greater healing?
Ooh.
Okay, you guys going to shoppers?
Sure.
Okay.
The shop.
Alright, so you guys are leaving the ship. You
We're
are...
in this thing going to load up on healing potions and more heavy gear and weapons.
Yeah. And there are some shops near the docks. Not very many, but most of the shops you would find more on the eastern side of Waterdeep. So unless you guys wanted to travel that far, you could, or you could try to look at the ones that are in this area.
Maybe just nearby, I guess. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, you go nearby, you're
crazy.
looking around, right? You go into a shop.
Yeah.
You see an old lady in there. She's got like these like vintage dishes and things sitting around. You think that that's her kind of thing. She's like, "Oh, welcome. Come on in." Right? What are you looking for?
Do you have any
You
cool stuff? No.
To-
That's
Do you
okay.
have any healing potions?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes. I actually do. But I only have about 2 of them left.
Which kind of healing potions?
I've got this one in the big bottle and this one in the small bottle.
All right. How do I inspect the big vial to know if it's a superior or greater or whatever?
Okay. You could ask her and take her word for it, or you can try to roll. What is it? What was it again? Medicine. Medicine.
Hey,
You figure it out.
who's good with medicine?
Sort of
No,
good.
seriously, who's? All right. I have a +0, so someone else do it, please.
Yeah, I got it. Roll the 1. I got a 9 total.
A 9. Yeah, you can't tell.
Yes.
All right. I guess I'll have to roll it. Let's see. A 19. Okay.
Okay, you got a 19.
Yep.
It is a greater healing potion. The
It is
big
a
one.
greater heal.
Yeah.
All right.
The small
How
one
much-
is a normal healing potion.
How much for the greater?
100 gold pieces. And the little one is 50. And you're under the impression that usually these things might sell for a little bit more. But you're kind of like, this is pretty good pricing for it. Yeah.
What do you guys think?
You got the money, is the question.
I have 170 gold pieces, so of course I could pay for it. But the fact that it's 100 is what's kicking my butt from saying yes.
Both would be 150.
Yeah.
You do have. I am a cleric, so I do have some dedicated healing stuff.
Yeah. I just wish that there was a way we could get materials to make our own potions.
Yeah.
Are any
We've never
of
really
you?
set up a home base and stuff either.
Do you have like an alchemist kit or something?
I do.
You do. Okay.
Let's shop for that then. That's a good way to
Materials.
spend an afternoon.
Okay.
We're kind of running around a lot, and we're actually like settled in a city for once. So yeah, find a good herbalist to get stuff. Yeah.
Okay. So,
Can we ask at the yawning portal or something? Would they know?
possibly you do have
What do
all
they know?
day, so you could try to look if you wanted to.
All right. I think Drakthal would need to learn how to make a potion though.
Okay. So you have a kit, so I guess you could use it. You could ask the old lady. Maybe she knows, since you're in there.
Well, I think what I'm actually asking as a player is how do we do crafting in D&D as a session thing? Yeah.
You have to have the kit, and then you have to have the skill too behind it, I believe.
Mhm.
So you have to.
So
have
it's like
both.
you don't really need to. So you don't really need to know what items as a player you need. You just need to know.
You
how
do
to
need
make
the
it
items,
and your character,
and then
and
I
your
can.
character can just get it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. See, that's what I'm trying to ask.
So if you have
Does
both
anyone-
of those, then sure.
Yeah. Well,
So you know that you probably crafted at some point, if you've always had that alchemist kit, maybe in the past, maybe at whatever temple you're
Yeah.
at, that for a normal healing potion, honey from like giant bees, rogue's morsel, It's kind of like a mushroom that you can find. Can help you make healing potions. And when you make the healing potions, it takes a little while, right?
Yeah. All right. I think that'd be a nice hobby for Dractyl
Okay.
to continue then.
Yep.
I'm gonna have him spend the rest of the time trying to make regular potions of healing.
We do have the nice big room at the portal. Plenty of space.
You guys still have that room, don't you? Okay.
Maybe we gotta put a deposit down to promise not to burn in case we burn the room.
Yeah, so you're gonna ask the lady if she might have something like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then you just ask her, it's like, hey, I'm on a budget. Is that what you're gonna say? Or do you have, like, these materials? Like, what are you gonna ask her?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna ask if you have the materials.
Okay. Roll persuasion then,
Oh, roll persuasion.
because she's got a business to
Alright.
run. Let's see if she likes you now.
27.
Okay. She's like, dearie, I would rather you buy this, but if you're having a hard time, I could sell you this honey for 10 gold pieces. Maybe you can mix it with
Alright.
water. Is that what you're gonna do?
I'm gonna give her 15 gold just for being nice.
Okay. All right. And she's kind of happy about that when you do that. So you can just subtract the 15 gold. And this honey, how many do you want? Because she actually has a few bottles. She has 3 bottles. One bottle will make one. But you have to spend the time
I'll
to do it.
take 2. I'll
Okay.
take 2 so you can keep one. That's what he says.
All right. So then, are you going to give her 30 then, or just like 25?
Yeah, 30. I'm gonna give her 30.
Okay. So yeah, you can now make it with your alchemist kit, but you need to spend a few hours to do it.
All right.
Somewhere. Right. Okay. But that's a normal healing potion, so you can make 2 of them. All right. Anything else you're looking for?
Actually, one other thing. Dractyl pulls out heavy armor. That's worth like 1,500 gold.
Heavy armor.
Heavy plate armor. Do you know anyone that would buy this?
1,500 gold.
It says its cost is 1,500 gold, but I would probably sell it at 750.
Okay. All right. So, she's looking at it. She's like, maybe Avi from Steam and Steel might like it. Might give you a better price. Anybody else, maybe not as high, but that looks like a fine piece
Alright.
to me.
All right. Awesome. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Does she have a name by chance or a name of the store?
Yeah, she told you the person is named Avi, and is from Steam and Steel. And if you want Cedric, since you've been in Waterdeep before, you can roll for I don't know.
I think he was talking about the old lady's name.
Both, yeah. But the old lady in this store too. Yeah.
So her name is Bellum,
Bellum. All right, Miss Bellum.
and she says, now that's over in Troll Skull Alley in Northward. So Northward is way north. You think that if you tried to travel to Northward and then tried to travel down back to Callet Towers because of how far it is, it might be a tight pinch to get there. And you wouldn't have time to go do your alchemy things for the potions. Now you could try to sell this to somebody else, or you can hold on to it for later.
I'll hold on to it for another time.
Okay. Yeah. Trying to get a better
You
price,
said after 6 months of
Yeah.
real lifetime holding on to that armor.
huh?
Hey, at least I'm not trying to sell the skin. The old lady has a heart attack.
I actually thought you were gonna pull that out. Like, can I extract anything from this to make potions with?
Okay.
All right. So what do you think, Dractyl? Do you wanna head back to the hotel for a bit, to the tavern for a bit?
I'm gonna head to, do some alchemy and make some potions.
Okay. Is that what everybody else is doing? Don? You just following? Cyclics just following?
Yeah. We got our potions.
You already have stuff? You guys don't need anything?
Yeah, I think I mean, I don't have that much gold to begin with.
Okay.
Either.
Yeah, so you guys do that then. You head back over to the Yearning Portal. Right, there we go. This is as much of the Yearning Portal as you've seen. Right. And nothing's really changed. You see a lot of people in there still messing around and whatnot. You guys obviously can
Is Yagra around?
go to the room and yes, she is. She is around, actually. You seem to think that this is her spot.
Makes sense.
So if you wanted to, and let me see. Since you guys walk in, just gonna roll perception. She doesn't notice you guys with everything going on. So if you wanted to talk to her, you'd have to like walk over to her, basically. You wouldn't get the opportunity to do the alchemy things if you wanted to try to go now, if you wanted her to try to take you, if that's what you're thinking.
No.
No? Okay, so you're going to spend the time in the rooms to do that?
Being watched, maybe?
Okay. Anything you all want to do while you're here? Besides let Drakthal do his thing, which will take a little while, so he's occupied. I don't know about the other three.
Beverages, drink.
You gonna drink booze? Or water, like you did last time?
Booze this time.
Booze
This is all
this
like-
time.
Angsty. Not angsty, but like
Okay.
down the dumps.
Alright. Devlin notices ya. Hey, finally coming for a drink, huh?
Yes, it's time.
Alright.
It's time to drink.
So, he's like, alright. You got the gold?
Six Licks like throws down like 5 gold. It's just like,
Bring him. Okay.
yeah, bring 'em.
Bring off.
Alright, so he's handing you some meads. Maybe you want to try different ones, up to you. But he starts you out with the
Yeah.
shadow mead.
Ooh, okay,
Yeah.
that sounds good.
Alright, Cedric, what are you gonna do?
Can he look around to see if he's being spied on, like very actively, and like cast guidance on himself to try and see if they're still being watched?
Yeah, you can guidance yourself and roll perception if you want.
Right. You would think if a maxed wisdom person who has would not fail this one, but here we go. 12 on that, 12 plus. 21 total.
21. If you were being watched, you would know. And you're not being watched at the moment.
Okay. Then Cedric feels pretty confident about that. I guess he wants. I don't know. Wants to ask. Ask Yagra maybe. Like,
You want to
if
talk to
she
her?
has any idea what's the big stuff going on.
Okay.
A lot of secrets, and just trying to get a feel for if she knows what the big plan is.
Okay. So, what are you gonna try to ask her? So, you're asking about like big plans and things like that.
Yeah.
Is
It's
it
like, I guess, okay, so the way Cedric would probably ask is like, start by going down and saying, hey, Yagra, glad you're okay for what happened last night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything's
Hope you
good
didn't get
here.
in too much trouble over us.
Nah, it didn't seem like it. And you do remember that the way that you got into the tower, she held up her Zentrum amulet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you still see that on her, by the way.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, and just Cedric probably asks. So I thought you guys were recruiting a bunch. What changed?
I don't know. It was, the boss just. Well, something must be going on, but I'm not being told entirely what.
So then what? You just hang out here until they call you back for work again?
This is where I recruit. And I bring them down and they give you all the jobs. By the way, what is the job that he gave you?
Cedric kind of slyly says, I'm sorry, it's need to know.
Hmm?
And he kind of winks at her.
Okay.
He's trying to make her a little bit jealous, like, oh yeah, we're already in with the bosses. And,
Hey, look,
Oh.
your chance at romance, Rob.
oh God, no. That's, okay, well, yeah, we'll see what happens.
Okay, roll deception then,
Oh fuck.
if that's the case. So she doesn't think that you're lying.
Minus 16 total.
Okay. That's pretty good. And she kind of like eyes you for a moment and then snorts and is like, well, what do you mean?
Well, you got in trouble, but then we got a job I can't even talk about.
And you can see her expression change. It's like, oh, you think that she might have wanted something from you. She thought you might have been interested in her half-orcery.
In her what?
Half-orcery.
Oh, her half-orcery. Sorry, that tract will be coming down later.
Is that what you
I
say
will
to her?
kill you.
He's working on a love potion. He just doesn't want to tell us.
I will kill you.
Did you say that to her?
Oh, no. That's
Okay.
not fair.
Oh,
Can't do that
that's
to the man.
unfortunate. That would have been nice. All right.
Ragdoll would be so pissed off, to be honest. Who the hell told you this shit?
I should tell her to go up to the room and bother him while he's trying to do his potions.
Well, she thinks that you guys are pretty strong, right? Especially after the arm wrestling and stuff before. So.
She knows we're capable. We're not scrubs
Yeah.
off the street.
Yep. All right. Are you gonna leave her to be?
No, I think I'm just gonna hang out and
Okay.
say, we're not you know, Just kind of watch her work, I guess. Hang out, have a drink, keep an eye on Cyclix, make sure he doesn't get in trouble.
Don, what are you doing?
Cyclix just having a rager.
You doing anything, Don? You having
Kind of.
drinks
Just
too?
love it.
Except we gotta go
well,
to work
order
in like 2
a drink.
hours, you know?
Okay. Huh?
Yeah, Don's gonna sit down at the bar and order a drink quietly.
All right. Coming down here with Cyclix too, then. Okay. You are getting some drinks as well. And if you want to ask Devlin anything, let me know. Okay. Now the question is, how many drinks are you going to have? Because you got a lot of time to kill.
A lot of what?
You got a lot of time to kill. Okay. So, let's go back over here. Magrea. You've been reading books. And you've been reading some of these indexes of names. You have no idea who half of these people are, right? You just have no clue. The only person you really noticed in one of the indexes was, Zarek, right? And that you knew that he was doing some kind of trade. He had a traveling companions. And then he's basically listed as dead. So you can see where missions are successful, not so successful in these indexes of the Zentrum trades. These trades, they actually date back about 5 years or so. You also notice that there's like books and scrolls as well that you've been going through. You find some magic scrolls in there, by the way.
Sweet.
Are you going to take
Can
them?
I tell anything? Well, I'm stuck in the room, so there's no point in taking them.
Okay.
I was wondering if there was any way that she could tell maybe what sort of current agenda does Zentrum have based off of the materials she's read?
Yeah, so what you noticed, and if you want to, you can roll, let me see, investigation. Like if you're trying to read like thoroughly through things.
Yeah. Oops, shoot, I think my app crashed. What? Investigation. $21.
That's pretty good. So, in between some of the books in the bookshelf, a little letter plops out. And when you read that letter, this is the letter that you see. Okay? And it kind of stands out a little bit. Dropped it in Discord, and then I'm going to drop it on here. And it says, agents of the Cult of the Dragon have acquired the White Dragon Mask. And some kind of lord, his name is Ulbrinter. So Lord Ulbrinter's death was the first step in claiming Waterdeep. Slowly we will gain control of the city as each masked lord falls. Once we push our people further into their ranks, we will rule this city and profit greatly from it. It says you're Wizard King. This is for you.
And that's what the lady was referring to him as, right?
Yep. So you think that whatever this letter is, it was written a while ago. And what stands out for you is a dragon mask. When you were traveling with the others, you probably heard this from Tuban or Zarek or somebody, that in the past they ended up fighting a dragon and running into someone who was looking for a red dragon mask. And you are familiar with the Cult of the Dragon because when you faced off versus the Lindra, the Cult of the Dragon was there with her.
purple robe people.
Purple robe people, yep. So you're under the impression, especially after going through the list of names of some of these, what do they call them? Like lords and in the ranks. The Zentrum within the ranks of Waterdeep is what you notice. And that this is actually tied to something even further that involves the Cult of the Dragon. So that's what you learned from there.
Interesting.
All those...
Do I find anything else maybe about Manchun? Or any of his aliases?
Mostly information in there. Let me see. Let me think. Let me see if they say anything also. You look very close, right? And if you want, by the way, there is a book in there that is made of gold.
What is that? Sorry, it cut out.
So there's a book, and it has like gold plating around it that you notice in
Ooh.
there. And you think it might be worth a lot.
Yeah, I should just look at it.
Mm-hmm. And so it's basically rare. It says on the side this is a rare volume of Darkleth's Collet's collection. And when you think about that, Collet is the name of the towers.
Okay.
And if you look at the entire collection that is in that room, because it's basically one entire shelf. The other shelf has like normal books, which is where you found that note. But the other shelf, it's like nothing but all these gold books. And you think that if you took all these golden books out, it would be worth a lot. Like a lot. There's about 100 books.
Sweet.
And each book looks like it might be worth 50 gold. Well, that's what you see on the southern shelf there.
Cool.
Yep. But other than that, that's it.
Okay, so is there anything else on like Cult of the Dragon stuff?
No, not within there. There's like
Okay.
geographies. You notice a bunch of different maps of different cities and towns. So they have like maps of like Baldur's Gate. They have maps of everything. Any city that you can think of, it's in there that you can see. So if you wanted to take like a book that had those maps, you could.
Where would I take it?
Who knows? Or you just leave it
Because
there.
she might be in there forever, right? Like if she knows that she's going to be leaving the room, then maybe she'll take it. But as far as she can tell, they don't mind her staying in there until she dies. So
Okay.
and that could be a very long time for an elf.
Okay. Yep. So at the moment, nobody has come back just yet. You've been in there for a few hours now. All right.
Okay, there's no anything. Can she roll investigation to see if there's any weird like stones in the floor or the wall? Like check for like
Okay.
hidden things. Is there something under the rug?
You
etc.?
can roll perception on this place if you want, to see if you might
Sure,
know
why
what
not?
it is. Because it looks otherworldly, right? With like the stars that you can see outside.
20, dirty 20.
Okay. you think that you're in some kind of extra dimensional plane, which means you might not be in Waterdeep.
Okay,
Yeah. So
that's exciting.
it's a little odd the way it looks.
What is odd about it?
It's otherworldly.
Like, what makes it feel otherworldly, though?
Looking outside.
You know. Like, what about outside,
It's
though?
space. It looks like
Okay,
you're like on a ship
thank
or
you.
something.
I'm just like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mentioned it earlier. I don't know if you heard me, but yeah, that's what you notice, right? Okay.
Cool.
All right. The others, what are you doing? How long have you spent at the tavern? Are you trying to bypass most of the time before you go? You're gonna need a couple hours to travel down that way, or at least an hour.
Okay.
Yep.
I think our plan is to go at the agreed upon 9 o'clock time with Syndra.
Okay.
Mm.
So you guys decided to stay awake, not go to sleep or anything like that. Now, Cyclix.
Yes.
Don, how much money did you spend on booze?
Oh, jeez.
At least.
How much
How
is
much
the beer?
is the gold? Yeah.
A gold piece per beer. To keep it simple.
Say 7.
7? Okay.
Yeah, at least 7.
How about Don?
7 beer? Damn.
How many did you have?
He's thirsty.
This.
Magria.
Jesus Christ, my guy.
I'm thinking like 3.
3.
You could have only drink 3.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Don and Cyclix roll Constitution.
All right, let's go. Why? Wait, why is my 7?
7.
No, I didn't roll 7. That'd be insane. 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Nat 20. Get wrecked.
Hey, not 22. How did that happen?
Yes.
Amazing.
Really? You both
No
rolled
way.
nat 20s?
If I can make.
I will
if
take
I
a
can get-
picture.
yeah.
I am not kidding you.
Come on, I wanted somebody drunk, but you guys are not drunk at all.
It's possible
Okay.
that they can both.
Yeah.
You're completely fine. You're not drunk after
More
drinking
drunk
all
as it
that.
goes. 'cause it-
Really? Oh.
Let me.
Oh, that's too
Were
bad.
they
me
giving
see.
you the crappy stuff? They're overcharging you for that crappy liquor.
It does.
They
Okay,
are.
so it doesn't. Let's put it this way. Dawn is fine. There's nothing wrong with Dawn, right? Because she had 3, but you had 7.
Yeah.
You've got the minimum status, which is tipsy. It's just disadvantage on stealth. That's it. Okay.
Oh, was that supposed to be? Okay.
You're not very.
I did
drunk.
saving throw. Okay.
All right.
I'm just tipsy. I'm like, this place ain't.
Maybe you're more talkative than normal.
All right, we got
you're
to
still
sneak.
within,
Walks right into wall.
realm,
Ugh.
Yeah.
and it'll probably go away in like 2 hours. All right.
Damn.
Drexthal,
By the time we get there.
you put together 2 healing potions.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys ready to leave? You gonna meet up?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are, I guess, going, right? You're heading down the streets. Getting a little dark now, right? And let's see. Rolling random things. Nothing happens, right? You're just going and you're going. And you make it outside of the towers. Okay? And as you get outside of the towers, Cyclix, roll Constitution one more time. It's a good thing warriors and barbarians and stuff are good at that. It's about an hour of traveling.
18.
The tipsy goes away.
Wow. Okay.
Look at this guy. He can drink.
Look at
Go
this.
for
guy.
another one. Okay.
All right. And as you all are heading that way, I want you to roll perception, but you got to roll really high.
I only perceive the floor.
Okay.
We perceive the floor with like a 3.
23 total.
Okay.
Damn.
There we go.
Ooh,
Someone carries the team.
19.
2 people carry the team.
Yeah.
Someone's alert.
You said 23?
Someone.
2-3, yeah.
Okay. Let's see here.
I should say natural 19, so technically 22? Or, no,
Okay.
wait. 19 plus 4. No, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Who's
So-
being attacked?
So Don and Cedric,
Hmm.
it was hard to see them, but you notice them once you get over to the Cowlet Towers outside. You can see them kind of like hiding on the sides, not being exposed. It's very, very difficult, especially since it's getting darker. But you can see Drow kind of like sneaking around.
Right.
You do not see Jarlaxle though. You don't see him at all.
Pretend did not notice.
Yeah. But you do see Drow. Okay.
It's impressive that they can see them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, they're good.
Okay. You rolled high enough, and they rolled their stealth low when they have high stealth, surprisingly. So they're not as stealthy as they should be.
Man, we're so stealthy. Gets immediately spotted.
Yeah. Well, you guys don't need to be stealthy, right? All right.
I'm talking about the drows. That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're so stealthy.
Okay.
I bet they have no idea we're there.
Yeah, and Sydra's outside, and she sees you all and is like, well, welcome back. And she opens the thing, and you notice that she kind of like uses an amulet as well, but you also notice she has a ring on her too. And I think I mentioned that last time, the ring, right? Yeah, so you guys actually get back inside, but here's the thing, right? The drow that you saw out there, they couldn't just enter, right? And the force field goes back down, is what you've noticed, okay?
Yeah.
You guys go in, but the drow didn't, all right?
Probably. Yep.
All right. Okay. And so, yeah. You guys come in. And what's your goal here?
Oh,
Our
we're
goal
trying
is
to
to
get
get
my
our
bread.
friend back.
Yeah.
Well, I guess what are you guys gonna do once you get back, right? As Sydra's here with you guys. You're gonna try to go
Do you
through the
guys wanna
tower.
discuss this out of character?
You're gonna give
Do you
her the
guys-
stone. You know, are you gonna try to wait for her to go get him? You know, you have a lot of different options, right? On what you want to do.
It would be nice to. Well, he's not going to come down here. We already know that.
You can discuss out a character too. It's up to you guys, like what you guys want to do with it, right? How you want to approach it.
Sure. Yeah. I don't know. Do you guys want to do we just go up to the room and get him to bring Magrea back? We can
Honestly, that could be the best idea.
we can just, I mean, I know there's probably cosmic consequences of untold terrors that are going to happen, but we can just give him the stone.
Okay.
Yeah.
And take our friend and take our reward and just book it the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. What do you guys? Or we could try and play coy with him, stall, get Magrea to safety, but then try and not give him the stone for a while.
I mean, we could always go with the second option. I wouldn't mind blasting this dude through a wall.
I do like the idea, but so yeah, you gotta get Magrea first. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's not gonna come outside, so we gotta go into that chamber where we are trapped with level 29 mega wizard person.
How do you know he's level 29?
I don't know. I just chose a number that's beyond regular numbers.
Okay.
Right?
All right. Yeah, and Sidra knows.
Wait, so is he level 29?
Not necessarily.
I don't think that's. Yeah. I think 20 is the highest.
Pretty sure, yeah.
I think 30 is the highest in D&D, but player characters can't make it past 20. Unless you go god status. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it works usually. In 5e at least. So, yeah. Sidra knows, right, that you guys are sent to get the Stone of Galore. So now she's asking you all, did you all get the stone?
Mm-hmm. Yes, we got the stone.
Okay. Wonderful. May I have it?
May we have our friend?
Let me go get the boss then. Okay, that's what she's going to do, right? So you notice that she leaves, right? She's heading up the stairs. Okay, so she is gone. Is there anything that you want to do? So there's still there. You still have these three guys down here, and same thing as last night. They're playing the card game.
Nope. Just.
Are you guys
No.
really gonna give the stone after that warning?
Oh no.
Okay.
Or we can't let Magrea die.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I guess we could.
all of a sudden, you hear a voice behind you. It's like, psst. So, you come up with a grand plan, and you recognize the voice. It's Jarlaxle. And if you remember correctly, on the submarine, he appeared out of nowhere because he had this like shimmering kind of cloak. He followed you all in when that door opened up, but his drow did not come in because they would have been spotted.
Too
I
late
think
to
Jack Dawes
plan
is-
ahead for a neutral site exchange or something.
Basically, I'm not giving him the stone until he has Magrea pop up beside us.
And then he's like, well, I say we go ahead and start the show now, shall we? We need to cut that field off outside so we can get in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Drakthal, if you want, you can roll, what was it? Insight.
$17.
Okay. You remember that when you went into that room with him the first time before Magrea went into the room, the energy that that stone was giving off was very similar to the field outside. That like locked room upstairs.
I'll let him know that that stone's where the field's coming from.
Okay. He's like, ah, okay. Well then, I am heading upstairs then. And so he lets you know, right, that he's moving.
Yep.
You don't know where he's at because you can't see him. You just heard him, right, when he started talking to you. Okay? And are you guys just going to stay there? Are you going to try to head up that way? Or what?
We're just gonna stay down here to keep their attention.
Yeah. Syndra's expecting us down here.
Okay. So, at that point, right, you do see this guy show up now, right? Same guy as before. He's like, ah, you all return now. May I have the stone?
May we have Magrea?
You will have her once you hand me the stone. You have my word.
You gave us your word before you took Magrea, and then changed it afterwards.
Now, if you want, you can roll insight on him to see.
Alright.
I'm gonna roll.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
Damn it.
all watching carefully.
8.
10.
1 second.
Where are those
I'm
not
going
20s,
to use-
guys?
I know.
I'm going to use the Dark One's own luck to add to my roll of 19. So 1 second.
Okay.
So 26.
Wow. You think he's telling the truth.
Alright. Alright. I'm going to hand him the stone.
Don's gonna snatch it out of your hand and start running.
Are you? Is that what you do?
Yeah, that is what I do.
Where are you running to? Because there's a force field behind you.
Please go straight
God
into the
damn it.
barrier.
Damn it.
I don't know if you
Are
remember.
you serious? No. Been in the middle of work this whole game. God damn it. There's nowhere for me to run?
Not really, no. Not unless you can bring that force field down somehow. Outside.
We could grab.
No, that's not within her capacity. God damn it.
We could
All right,
grab
fine.
Syndra and drag her with us, maybe.
I think Dawn's still gonna grab the stone and hold out her sword.
Okay, so here's what you gotta do. First, you gotta try to sleight of hand Drakthal.
Okay,
Right?
rolling right now.
And Drakthal, you'll roll the same thing. See if you hold on to
Sleight
it.
of hand?
Unless you want her to take it. Right?
I'll do it with disadvantage. I'll roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
See what
We're
they're
caught a
21.
little off guard. Yeah,
9.
that seems fair.
9. 9.
Okay. So,
21.
So Dawn takes the stone, right? And you're holding your sword out.
Yep.
Okay. Now, all right. you notice his kind of like posture changes, and then instead of it being like kind of like loose, he then gets a little bit more tense, and then he holds his hand up higher, and he's asking you one more time. Hand me the stone.
You're gonna kill me either way. Might as well start here.
Okay. And Drakthal, by the way, you know he was telling the truth, right? Because of your insight check. Yeah. All right.
We don't trust him.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So roll fighting time.
You can yeah, roll initiative then.
All right.
Intimidation first.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, we could try
You can
intimidation,
try,
but
yeah.
I doubt it.
I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna do anything, but like,
He's
Cyclics,
gonna give Magrea back his
yeah,
anything.
like lifts his
I'm
like axe and points at them, and is just like intimidation.
Bring back our friend.
Yeah, it's like do it or die, or not die, but like do it or no
15.
pain, eternal.
Okay.
Why is this not rolling? Roll, damn you! Okay, just a second. This app is not cool. But yeah, lifts the axe and is like, do it or no pain, eternal. Well, bam. Nope,
Alright.
that's an 8. Never mind.
Yeah, you're not very intimidating.
Damn it. That alcohol.
Dracula just shakes his head.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll initiative then.
Alright, I guess we have to get another person on my kill list.
Alright. I was not expecting that. But here we go.
16. Actually, is there a chance we could end it here? Because my head's kind of hurting a lot since I feel sick.
Yeah, we can,
Sick.
if you want.
Okay.
And then we'll
Don't
continue
be
here.
sick.
Well, just know you guys are entering battle next time then.
Yeah, we're just gonna put our initiatives in there for next time.
Alright.
We're gonna wake up. It's all a dream. We're still at the yawning portal.
Yeah, I passed out from all that average.
Yeah,
all
it was
that stuff.
just it was just Cyclix's nightmare.
Yeah, it's like what? Kill him!
Dom's
Kill them
laying on the
all!
ground and like air punching.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright.
As soon as we got to the
Cuban
yawning
is
portal, I was
still
like,
alive. And
everyone
with us and
drinks.
everything.
yes, exactly.
It was all a
Everything's-
dream. Like, damn.
Yeah.
And thanks for the game.
And
Thank you.
as
Hello.
you're entering combat, though, this is what you see. His scrolls start to swirl up from him. I'll post that picture in there. That's what it looks like.
All I see is fear and dead men.
Okay.
All I'm surrounded by is fear and dead men. I love that so much. Darth Vader, I think. Yeah.
Yep, it was Darth Vader.
He's like, you're surrounded. All I'm surrounded by is fear and dead men. That's so crazy.
Okay. All right. I will catch you guys next time then. Good
Alrighty.
games.
Have a good night.
Good night, peeps.
All right. That was fun. I wasn't expecting them to fight right there, though. I gotta post the meme. So anyways, I started blasting. That's the meme. Alright. Okay. How am I gonna perch that for next time? We will see. Alright. Okay. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Give me a moment. I'm going to be restarting the stream for StarCraft. This is a pretty good time to do a decent StarCraft stream. I could probably go until 1 a.m. Just give me a moment, all right? And I'll reboot it, and I'll be rebooting Twitch and YouTube. Or just the YouTube. I'll be rebooting. All right, BRB.